Hi, I'm Kim Young from the Princeton Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here to learn a little bit more about the past, present, and future of Princeton Public Utilities. Today I spoke with General Manager Keith Butcher. Hi Keith.
Hey Kim.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, so let's just start by telling us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Keith Butcher, General Manager of Princeton Public Utilities. I've been in the utility industry for well over 20 years in various aspects of it. Been involved in integrated resource planning, rate determination, energy efficiency programs, low-income programs, pretty much everything that a utility has been involved in, I've been able to touch on over my career. That's why having the opportunity to become a general manager and overseeing all aspects of a utility operation was really exciting for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would be the one thing you'd want people to know about public utilities today?
We really are here to be a part of the community. We have an office right here in town. It's one of the benefits of a municipal utility, of public power. We don't have shareholders that we're reporting to. I report to a commission that is appointed by the city council. And that commission, their whole focus is to provide for the ratepayers, to make sure that we're keeping their interest at the top of our thoughts. It's not all about, outside entities. It's what do we want to be as a community. And our commission meetings are public meetings, and they meet every month. Folks are welcome to come in. We have an open forum just like the city council does. Let us know your thoughts. We're also very transparent. We can have differences of opinions as to how to approach things. This is a very complicated industry. And to change one thing often affects other areas. And we need to understand that. And so there will always be, I think, a back and forth to say, we could do that, but then this might happen, and what do we do if that happens? We need to think through that, because as a utility, we're different than most businesses in that we don't plan for the next quarter. We don't plan for the next year. We plan for the next 20 years. We have to, because the infrastructure that we put in place is very expensive and is for everybody and has such a long life to them, we have to think in terms of decades. That changes your perspective. That changes how you ask questions and how you look at some of this stuff, because it's not just about me, it's about who follows me. And we want to create a system that just doesn't work for today, but works for the next generation. And they can keep it going beyond that. And this utility has been around for 100 years because that's exactly the perspective that our predecessors have taken. How do we create a system for everybody for the future? And that's what being part of a municipal utility is about.
What kind of other general challenges are you seeing with the utilities?
So the entire industry is facing numerous challenges. I could give you a whole laundry list, but I'll hit on some high points. One is the increased usage of renewable resources. The industry is shifting away from fossil fuels and the more carbon-intensive fuels, and looking at more wind and solar, but also, and through SIMPA. SIMPA has been a leader in this and has helped us do more than what we could do by ourselves in looking at those kind of activities. There's a landfill gas project that they installed in Mora. There's some hydro facilities that have been implemented. So those resources is something we're going to see more and more of. The renewable component of our fuel mix will continue to increase. And the older plants will eventually be retired and decommissioned. The second big one that we're seeing is an electrification of the transportation sector. And those are your electric vehicles. I actually have a Chevy Volt that I drive. I have to. I'm an electric utility person. It only makes sense. But we're seeing more and more of that kind of electrification. And at the state level, it's referred to as beneficial electrification, because what we can do is we can take a fossil fuel, carbon-intensive basis, gasoline, and use electricity, which if we generate from a renewable resources, now becomes carbon-free almost. So we're again trying to address some of those environmental impacts by electrifying the vehicles.
So what's been your favorite part about this job so far?
Well, I've always been an infrastructure guy. What I like about the utilities is we're providing the infrastructure for businesses to operate. We're providing the tools so people can live their life and go to a night baseball game or fill their kiddie pool in the backyard. Everything that goes on in this community needs those kind of resources, whether it's streets and sidewalks, whether it's water and electricity and natural gas, whether it's police and fire protection. It's all part of how we define our community. And when you bring all of that stuff together, that's where you can see the great things that our businesses can do, whether it's plastic products or whether it's the hospital serving the needs of the community or whether it's your local retailers on Main Street. I mean, all of that makes us who we are. And to me, I've always come back down to needing that infrastructure so that commerce and those relationships can develop and grow over time. That's what drives me.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Keith. That's everything I've got for you.
Okay. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
A big thanks to the Mille Lacs County Historical Society for the use of their space today. Thanks for watching.